And as we saw just before the previous match, only 2 seeds at quarter-final stage, and they played against each other right in the bottom half of the draw. In the top half of the draw, we lost the number 5 seed, Naraoka, in the first round, then Jonathan Christie in the second round, and the world champion, Widersan, in the second round, as indeed Victor Axelsen, who was not at all well, had to retire partway through his match against Alex Lanier. And of course we lost Ginting in the bottom half of the draw in the first round as well. So the men's singles draw was absolutely decimated before quarter-final stage. Really quite an extraordinary thing to happen in the men's singles.
And now, semi-final of the day, men's singles. From France, Alex Lanier.
Alex Lanier from France won the last Super 750 event, which was in Yokohama at the Japan Open. Won it as an unseeded player and beat Cho Tien-Chen in the final. It was actually his second consecutive World Tour tournament final, because he reached the final of the Canadian Open, where he lost to this man, Koki Watanabe. From Watanabe, that final in Canada, in Calgary, is his only final of the year so far. So this will be a third meeting between these two players, and honours are shared. Both times it went 3 games, including that final I was telling you about at the Canadian 500 event. 21-19 in the deciding game in an hour and 18 minutes.
This side.
So Watanabe has won the toss of the coin and has chosen to start the near side of the court. Well, he's got the play, the style of play, the French youngster, and he's got the whole superstar sort of swagger. He looks like a star. Just 19 years of age, from the port city of Caen, the capital of Calvados in Normandy. He's 1 place down from his career high. He went up to 20 after winning that Japan Open, but 1 place down, as you can see. Playing in his very first Denmark Open. And he's in the semi-final, and he's done it by beating 2 former world champions. Victor Axelsen, who I was telling you had to retire, unfortunately violently ill on court, and then the 2021 world champion Lo Ken Yu in yesterday's quarter-final. An hour and 20 minutes for that match yesterday. So to Koki Watanabe, who is 25 years of age, from Koshigaya in Saitama Prefecture, just outside of Tokyo. Interestingly, he played a lot of football when he was a junior, and because he was unsure which position in football to play, he decided to concentrate on badminton. He has had a much easier route to today's semi-final, although beating the reigning world champion, Kunle Widersan, the number 6 seed in the second round, is not considered easy at all. But in the quarter-final yesterday against Lu Guangzhou, Lu Guangzhou had to retire injured after the opening game. So our court officials from Norway and Barbados Who is a quick man is Watanabe. In fact, they both are extremely quick on
Ladies
court.
and gentlemen, on my right, Alex Lanier, France. And on my left, Koki Watanabe, Japan. Alex Lanier to serve. Love all. Play.
So the teenager from France, far side of the court, gets this last semi-final, the second of the men's singles semi-finals, underway. Missed it. In fact, Alex Lanier is only the second men's singles player from France to reach the men's singles semi-final here. 8 years ago, Brice Laverdez was in the semi-final where he lost the eventual champion, Tanon Sensung-Bunsa.
Service over. 1-all.
Oh, between the legs there from Alex Lanier. Now, Steen, I was saying in the introductions there that Koki Watanabe had had a much easier path through to this semi-final. I thought, of course, beating the world champion was pretty sensational in the second round. But he's only been on court for 1 hour and 45 minutes for his 3 matches. Whereas Alex Lanier has been on court for 2 hours and 48 minutes, so over 1 hour longer. And especially yesterday's match at 1 hour and 20 minutes, considerably longer than the 23 minutes that Watanabe was on court for just 1 game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if that will be significant in this match here. One thing that is significant is that the strapping on Alex Lanier's left calf is
considerably more than yesterday.
Yeah. And there were some signs yesterday. It was a tough match against Lanier, but there were some signs that he was feeling the heat, so to speak, of the long match. Lanier eventually got a red card for leaving the court without permission. And I think he did what he could to regain as much energy as possible in between the rallies, and that's totally fine with me, but it's also fine that the umpire sets the limit for what's acceptable. Bottom line is he was looking for breaks yesterday, Lanier.
Yeah.
And if he's facing a Watanabe who is more or less fresh, then it could become a problem.
3.
Yeah.
On the other hand, since that Canadian Open final, Lanier has got a bit more experience in situations like this after winning Japan Open.
Not only more experience, but more confidence.
Yeah.
5-3.
Since that Canadian Open final. He's beaten Lee Si-ja, the Olympic bronze medalist. He's beaten Nishimoto, who we've just seen in the other semi-final. Shiuchi, the current world #1. Cho Tien-chen and Anders Antonsen. And if you put into the mix, it wasn't really a victory over Victor Axelsen, but, you know, and Lo Ken-yu yesterday.
Yeah, and again, Axelsen, I mean, had he not been feeling this kind of pressure that Lanier was able to put on him, well, who knows whether he might have seen it off and won his match.
Yeah.
So it's pretty impressive what he's done, the young Frenchman.
That's putting it mildly.
Service over. 4-6. Service over. 7-4.
Hardly any rallies so far.
No. Good deception.
Service over. 5-7. Six, 7.
I'd love to know what the longest rally is so far, or what the average rally length is so far.
Long. Oh.
Well, I pose a question and immediately I'm given the answer. Longest rally so far was 18 shots.
And that was this one.
That's good placement of the smash from Lanier. I don't think that one was as long as 18 shots. So back level.
Service over. 8-7.
Oy.
What a super return.
Service over. 8-all.
It's a little bit like watching two boxers in the first round of a match,
Yes.
where you sort of figure out what's my opponent like today, what can he do and what can't he do, where is my options.
Quick goal.
Longest rally,
9-8.
26 shots. Interesting, don't you think, that Lanier has come from a sporting family, but a totally different sport. Both his parents were professional sailors. Oh, that's overdone it. Not that Lanier was anywhere near it.
10-8.
Yeah, it's I think what you can take is that there's sort of like a professional athlete culture in the family.
Yeah. Mind you, Andre Agassi,
Service over.
former tennis player,
His father was a boxer.
his
10.
father was a boxer, yeah. So it's not unheard of to come into a different sport.
Best biography I've ever written. Read. I didn't write it. I read it. Andre Agassi is open.
All.
So back level, 10-all.
And given the playing conditions in here, you would guess that Koki Watanabe was more satisfied about the scoreline than Alex Lanier.
That's a great lift. Short. And it is Watanabe
11-10.
who goes to the
Interval.
mid-game interval of this opening game with the 1-point advantage.
Okay. Yeah, let's adjust a little bit. Look,
A little bit cagey
I
start
like
to this opening game.
this like proactive racket like from the front, but like I like the small deception. But once in a while, go direct. You have to mix it up. That's one thing. Yeah, the second thing, when he plays to the front, he really leaves it open at the forehand front court. So either he is turning the legs, or he is not really like proactive. So
20
if you can
seconds.
repeat back to the front,
20 seconds.
to the forehand, do that. Sticks cross,
Thank you,
and
coach.
like attacking
Coach,
shots
chair.
with intention to follow up. But the most important is energy, speed. Come on.
Kestutis Navitkas,
11-10.
Alex Lanier's coach,
Play.
former Lithuanian player. Most important thing, he said speed.
Yeah.
Like parting words.
Good shot. Oh, there was another mishit
Service over.
around that area of the court that we've seen before.
11-all.
Who was it? It was Wang Chang in the men's double, I think.
Yeah. Well, he's challenging
Alex
that.
Lanier challenges.
It was mighty
All
close, I know.
out. Lanier.
Well, we haven't been terribly good this week on the challenges, have we? I
No.
thought it was just a fraction wide.
I'm blaming the position that we're in.
Yeah, we're not. We're usually right behind the court, aren't we? Now, there we are. I'm back on form.
Yeah.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 12-11. Play.
Brilliant net
Net
drop.
play.
Service over. 12-all.
I've thought of another one that had parents playing a different sport. PV Sindhu's
The
parents.
volleyball parents.
Volleyball parents.
Thirteen, 12.
We're back to short rallies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's super play by Watanabe.
Service over. 13.
The way he follows
all.
up on that one, that's great. It's the second day in a row Lanier is playing players that are just as fast as himself, if not faster.
What is interesting is how he coped with it yesterday against
13.
Lopu.
Yeah. I have a feeling that Watanabe might be a little bit. I mean, Low is, to me, the fastest player, also super fast in his defense. But I think Koki is perhaps a little bit sharper in terms of shot quality
Wow, look at that.
and tactical awareness.
15,
Mr. Nakanishi
13.
and Hiroyuki Endo on the coach's bench for Watanabe.
Thank you. Play.
Missed it.
Do you recall how the playing conditions were in
13.
Canada Open? We weren't covering it.
We weren't covering it. I watched it. I certainly watched some of it.
Um,
I don't remember.
I'm pretty certain it must have been fast playing conditions. Calgary is
At altitude.
at altitude, that's right. There's some similarity to this one in terms of, I don't know if the drift was severe, I can't recall.
Oh, that's a beauty. That is absolutely delightful.
Service over.
He played that block with a bit of, it appeared,
16.
topspin.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, you won't see better than that. Wonderful. Now, I like that, Steen. Was it the previous rally or the rally before where he went for the cross-court smash,
That was
Lanier?
wide.
And it was wide.
Yeah.
The next time he has an opportunity, he makes it count.
Do it a little bit better. Do it again, but do it a little bit better.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
what Navishka's said, play the stick smashes, the steep smashes with short arm movement, lots of racket movement.
Yeah, it
Because
was
in terms of power, Watanabe, he's so quick, so he is likely to get it back anyway.
Navikas was talking yesterday about use your hand on the...
Yeah,
on
that's also what we interpreted like that. I'm not...
We need to ask him.
Yeah, I think perhaps that is a little bit softer shot that sort of puts it below the tape.
On the overheads, use your hand more, perhaps more than the arm, so more of a clipped shot. This is a good rally. I think this might be the longest rally so far by some margin. It's gone wide.
Service over.
51 shots.
17-15. Quick towel.
Almost twice as long as the previous longest rally.
In my opinion, best rally of the match so far. Super shot quality from both players.
Seventeen, 15.
It actually was Lanier who asked for the shuttle to be changed.
Pushed it long.
18.
And it's a 3-point
15.
advantage and 3 points away from the opening game for Koki Watanabe. He was trying to defend with a round leg shot.
that was ambitious.
16, 18.
Nothing wrong with a bit of ambition, in my opinion.
No.
Way longer than that round, my
Service
goodness
over.
me.
19-16.
2 points from the opening game.
Game point, 16.
4 game point opportunities for Watanabe.
Interception. Well played.
That is a great follow-up from Watanabe. 21-16, the opening game.
Koki Watanabe, 21-16.
23 minutes. And Watanabe
Tell me,
in
Alex,
the
where
battle
you're
of
feeling.
the unseeded
Because I
in
don't
singles
like
players.
I don't
One
like the
game to the
mentality
good.
now and the responsiveness to the tactics, the decisions. Tell me.
Disconnected a bit.
Yes, you are. We need, yes, you are disconnected. So yes, yeah, let's accept that we are disconnected, but let's find the solutions, and we have the tools how to get out of it. We have the tools. First of all, the physical tool to start pushing your legs. Look, when you lift, you don't stand back. You have a racket ready, so the footwork is not like this, the footwork is like this. So then you reach the shuttle a little bit early and you put more pressure from the front.
クロスで落とすか、プッシュクリかしかないから、別に後ろからでもダッシュすれば前追いつくっすね。こういうクロスの。もう大丈夫。あ、そしたらさ、相手もさ、技術はあんまない。キュッとあんまない。出したらもうフェードに落としたらいい。こんな感じでもう似合う感じでいい。こっちは多分。
Okay? But now I feel that you feel sorry about yourself and you are also afraid a little bit to play 2 good rallies.
20
We need
seconds.
to put the things together, but the most important, we need to show that we are willing to work. There is
Coach,
nothing about like
return to
the
your
tactics.
chairs.
Okay? Allez, let's push now.
Second game. Love all. Play.
So Koki Watanabe, 1 game to the good, 21-16 against the youngest ever winner of a Super Series or World Tour equivalent men's singles title, Alex Lanier. Fascinating coaching there by Lanier's coach, Navikas, because he was asking him how he felt. He said he felt a bit disconnected. And the coach said, well, yes, you are, accept it, but you have the tools to remedy that. You can get out of it.
Yeah.
And he said his last parting shot was, you don't feel sorry for yourself.
Exactly.
Come on, you can do this. I thought it was great coaching, Bray.
Yeah.
But I also think it reveals that Lanier is feeling the pace
From yesterday.
from yesterday's match.
I think so too. I think it was a sign that I interpreted it as he's a little bit uncertain whether he will be able to last the full distance. Well, now there's no other choice than the full distance if he wants to go into his second Super 750 final.
Well left.
Service over. 2-all.
The feeling I had yesterday when he was playing Lokin Yu, Lanier, was that he wasn't totally sharp on playing in drifty conditions. He got a little bit away with it yesterday, which was a very even match against Lokin Yu, because Lo is, how can I put it? He's not really consistent in his tactical approach to games. He's very instinctive in his play, so I think that helped Lanier a bit yesterday. Today, in the first game, Watanabe has had really, really good shot quality. There hasn't been a lot of opportunities for Lanier that he didn't create himself.
And that's a gift.
2.
Good choice.
Six, two.
Yep. The body language after the rally from Lanier is very concerning if you're a Lanier fan.
Alex, can you show me where?
Look at that.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Six, two.
Well, both these players played last week as well, and both did pretty well. Watanabe reached the semi-final, where he had a marathon match against the eventual champion, Chotian Chen. Lanier was in the quarter-final, having beaten Anders Antonsen in the first round.
Who's now waiting in the final?
Exactly. So, you know, I was trying to sort of think had one player played an awful lot more last week? No, there was one extra match. And it, in fact, was the Japanese player who had to play one extra match last week.
Yeah.
But I think for a 19-year-old, I mean, he looks incredibly strong. You just look at him. I mean, he's got a great physique, but the accumulation of tiredness, I think, for a teenager takes its toll.
Yesterday's match was extremely tough on him. I'm certain about that.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one. Same place.
Service over.
Same place.
7-3.
Is it lights or is it some
Must
sort
be
of
the
air
light. Must be the
conditioning?
light.
I've seen at least half a dozen different players do exactly that from that exact same position this week. Nice. Very nice.
Service over. 4-7.
Clever flick there. Good variation from Lanier. Good save. Wow. 3 quick points for the Frenchman.
7. Service over. 8-6.
There was another sign that the physical part is not at 100% today from Alex Lanier.
Play.
going to leave that.
Oh, he missed it.
Extraordinary. He'd done all the hard work. And quite clearly the longest rally of the match so far.
Service over, 7-8.
Look at Lanier there.
That's interesting. It was a long rally, and Lanier asked to get the court mopped, but Håkon Haugebø has not called any court officials on court.
Play.
Come to the referee desk. Detail, Army Veterana. Please come to the referee desk.
Oh, was a bit loose, that block.
Slice.
Service over, 9-7.
Did he change his mind, or was that a mistake?
Yeah, I think so.
Return of serve?
He changed his mind. Oh, that's a fantastic save.
I don't think the drift is as pronounced as it was a match ago.
Yeah, it's strange.
10.
I had a little bit the same feeling. I think it was. We did the last matches yesterday, so it must have been Thursday, where there was 4 more matches after we finished. Mostly with Danish players. Antonsen played a long match against Obayashi, and it also seemed like the drift was less severe. And I don't know, half of the audience have left here. I'm quite surprised. It would never happen in Indonesia or Malaysia.
No.
Semi-final men's singles, and half the audience have left. I don't know what's going on. It might have affected how much the doors are opening and closing.
Or is it is the temperature of this arena controlled automatically? So if,
Most likely.
if people leave, then there's not so much heat from the humans in here, the fans. And therefore,
That's a good point.
yeah.
9.
Both Lanier's and yours.
1 point in it. It's done well to dig deep here.
Yeah.
That's gone long. And it is indeed Watanabe. Oh, there's a challenge. There's a challenge. I don't think he'll win that.
You need to have both the line judges on court and mopping.
line judge
Challenge
was right.
unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
So it's a 2-point
Service over,
advantage
11-9
Look,
interval.
Koki Watanabe at
What's
the
up?
mid-game interval
You
of
feel pain in
this
the leg? Or?
second game.
Okay, look. If we play like normal, as just a normal game, we're gonna lose. So we need to be a little bit crazy now. And we go crazy, or we do the crazy stuff from the front. We don't try to jump. We don't. Just we need to a bit more pace from the back, like more speed. But look, everything is at the front. Challenge the net. Use all kinds of
20
deceptions.
seconds.
Yes, at the net. Look,
seconds.
this crowd wants to cheer for you. Use the crowd. Do
you,
a bit
Coach.
of Nishimoto, what he did in India.
Return to your
Okay?
chair.
Yeah, be adventurous. Be crazy now. Come on.
Well, this is fascinating
11-9.
coaching. If you continue to play like this, you're going to lose.
Yeah.
Do something crazy.
Yeah.
Go for it,
Play.
and especially at the front of the court.
Yeah, you take all the chances you can get where it's close to 50-50 and hope that it's your day. Watanabe has been a little bit extra patient, hasn't taken all the chances he could take. Oh, that's not the right choice.
9.
Well, it was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. Extra points for that. But we also heard Lanier say that it hurt everywhere. When Navickas asked him if he was feeling pain in his leg, he was feeling pain everywhere. Yeah, there it is. Now you have to try and punish it. That's where he wanted more power, Navickas. Or more pace, actually, not necessarily power. Good play.
Yeah, lovely net
He's
shot.
getting a lot back. Watanabe.
Brilliant.
Service over.
And Coach Navickas also said that the crowd want to cheer for
Yes,
you.
and
Use the crowd.
he just remembered in the nick of time to put his fist up and celebrate. That he's almost too tired to celebrate. Go for the flicker again, the flat flicker. Challenged in the flat game. Flicker and ready for the reply. Good shot.
Overdone it.
Service over. 13-10.
But it's a long way when you're tired and you're hurting everywhere. You need to score 11 points, and then you need to score 21 more.
Play.
Good serve. He's got it covered, Watanabe.
10.
Sometimes I'm sitting wondering whether it's wise of him to play the net and give Lanier those chances, but he's really good at lifting it away.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see it from the side camera to see how close those drop shots are from Lanier, the spinning net shots.
He's taking it too late at the net.
Yeah.
Both the previous rally and this rally.
Yeah.
He's letting the shuttle come to him, and that's an obvious sign of fatigue.
Yeah, I think he's running on empty.
Yeah, I suspect you're right. What a wonderful tournament he's had, though,
Yeah.
regardless. When you think at the beginning of the year, he was playing the international challenger events.
Yeah, he was.
In fact, he was in 3 finals of international challenger events.
Isn't this his second tournament in Denmark this year? Didn't he play the Denmark Challenge?
He did, and he reached the final,
11,
where he lost out in the
15.
final to Yushi Tanaka.
Yeah.
Yet another talented Japanese men's singles player. I wonder how many of the current Japanese
Thank you.
men's singles youngsters, talented youngsters, is an effect of Kento Momota and his dominance in world badminton.
Quite a few, I would think.
Yeah, I would too.
Probably did not start because of him, but have him as an idol.
And have been inspired by him.
Yeah. Interesting to see if he's going to have a role with the Japanese team when there's this coach's shuffle.
Yeah, it will be interesting. That's a good punch clear.
Oy, oy, oy.
That's clever too. Good rally. Yeah.
Alex, get up.
There's no mercy from the umpire.
46 shots.
And we also must commend both players. Lanier for,
He's going to be spoken to by the umpire.
yeah,
Alex, come here. Yeah. You cannot fall like that on purpose.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. The umpire is right, because we don't want players falling down unnecessarily so that the court has to be mopped.
11.
I mean, look at the poor man.
he's
Right.
giving everything he has left,
Yeah.
Lanier, but he's facing a small mountain in Koki Watanabe, who's playing it absolutely brilliantly. From his side, a lot of players would be a little bit confused as how to approach, but he is absolutely certain of how to proceed with this.
Service over.
Now or never.
Yeah, and there's
17.
always this when you're about to enter a final where you haven't really been before, where it's untested territory. Well, it could get a little bit nervous, but what a
Wow.
beautiful shot.
That is
Service
fantastic.
over. 18-12.
Oh, he's missed
Missed
it.
it.
Right.
Service over. 13-18.
Navishka's words, the audience wants to cheer for you, but I don't think Lanier is sort of the type that
Service over.
plays up to the audience. I think he's very, very concentrated when he's playing. Very focused.
2 points away from his second final of the year. A first ever at 750 level for Watanabe. Just 1 point required now.
Match point 30.
Flawless match from Watanabe.
Yeah. First time of asking. 21-16, 21-13 in 50 minutes. And Koki Watanabe through to a first ever Super 750 final. Well, Lanier gave it his all. But he was a bit of a spent force physically after his hour and 20-minute match yesterday against the former world champion, Lo Ken-yu. But as you were saying, Steve, it was flawless from this man. He was utterly brilliant today, Watanabe.
This concludes today's semifinals. We're so glad that
So confirmation of that scoreline, 21-16, 21-13 in 50 minutes.
well for the finals. We hope to see you back. Until then, have a good evening and have a safe trip home.
So that, of course, concludes a semi-finals day. And we can look forward to finals tomorrow. Of course, all 5 finals tomorrow. And we now know the order of play. We'll start with mixed doubles and a repeat of the final last week in Finland. A third consecutive all-Chinese mixed doubles final here at the Denmark Open. It's the number 1 against the number 2 seeds. Fan Yang-zhe and Wang Dongping, the defending champions, in their third consecutive final here against Jiang Zhengbang and Wei Ya-sin. Women's singles is also the number 1 against the number 2 seeds. An Se-young, the Olympic champion and beaten finalist here 3 years ago, will try to become the first player from Korea to win the women's singles title here for 37 years. She's up against Wang Shi-yi, the Asian champion, who's on a mission to become the third different player from China to win the women's singles title here in only 3 years. Women's doubles follows that, and the world number 1's in waiting. Lu Shengshu and Tang Ning, the Olympic silver medalists in an incredible 7th final this year, are up against Rin Iwanagi and Kei Nakanishi in their first final at this level. Men's singles will follow that, and there's home interest. Koki Watanabe trying to become only the 3rd different Japanese winner of the men's singles in the 88-year history of this event, up against Denmark's very own Anders Antonsen, trying to become the first Dane to win 2 men's singles titles in the Super Series or World Tour era. Then we will finish with men's doubles and the 3rd final featuring the number 1 and 2 seeds, Liang Wei-kang and Wang Chang, in their first final since losing the Olympic final in Paris 2024, up against Denmark's Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen, trying to become the first home winners of the men's doubles title here in 14 years. So much to look forward to on finals day tomorrow. It all starts at 12 noon local time, at 10:00 GMT. So in the meantime, from all of us here, from Steen Pedersen and myself, Jill Clark, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.